Hi everybody. Welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be discussing the X4 Infinity mod or Infinity tool, if you will. And the reason I sort of wanted to make this specific video is to sort of give you a highlight on the progress that I'm making on the mod and some of the new features that I am incorporating inside the X4 Infinity mod version 2.0. Okay. So before we get into this, for those of you who don't know, X4 Infinity mod or Infinity tool, if you will, is basically then you open the Nexus page. It's a tool that sort of allows you to create as many sectors as you want. So we have version 1 available on Nexus. This is fully working. Um, you can go check this out. You can generate as many sectors as you want. I have a video that I posted doing a test with 500 sectors, so you can go and check that out. So basically, the idea is this tool sort of allows you to generate as many sectors as you want. You can browse your extensions folder, and it would automatically push all those generated sectors inside that folder. And once you start your game, your sectors are all going to be available. So you can sort of get there. So here you can see these are basically the close-ups of generated sectors in your map. So let me close this. So basically this is just to give you a highlight on what the mod is. Now, before I proceed, most people sort of give me a couple of comments. One of them is this is going to be CPU intensive. The computational power this will need, X4 as it is it can be a demanding game, and adding all the sectors is just going to sort of halt the game. So here's the thing: X4 is unique in a way. The number of sectors are not going to be the one that are going to be affecting your performance. For the most part, it's the dynamics of the game itself, the economy, the ships, the resources, the factions, whatever is happening in that inside that living X4 universe will start consuming resources because the game keeps up with everything the CPU itself does and what you do inside the X4 universe. Now, empty sectors are not going to be that much of a hassle, right? Uh, for the most part, the biggest resources that a sector, an empty sector at that, um, will take is maybe the skybox image and the gate, because there's nothing else. There's nothing else loaded inside the memory. So you have 500, so you have 1,000 gates, exit and entry, and you have 1,000 skyboxes. So at most, that is going to be the only thing that you sort of need to worry. Now, back to back to version 2.0. Let me get you back. So version 2.0. Let me start the program. Okay, so here, as you can see, this is version 2.0, and the biggest addition to this is one of the massive demand that I've seen both on Reddit and Nexus is, does this thing have resources? And version 2 does have resources. So here you have two checkboxes. So again, this is in beta. I'm still testing a lot of things, and you're going to see why this tool is taking sort of a long time to sort of push 2.0. So you can enable resources in two ways. One, you can enable resources for all the sectors that you generate. So this is going to be, it is going to break the market. It might break the economy, depending on what you're going to find. But whether it's debris, asteroids, or anything, enabling resources for all will allow you to have some form of resource inside every single generated sector. And on the other side, the top side, we have randomized resources. If randomized resources is clicked, you're going to have the ability, you're going to have a 1 in 3 chance that a generated sector is going to have some form of resource. So this will sort of try to realistically generate a sector with a resource. The second one will guarantee that there's going to be a resource inside every generated sector. So again, you can uncheck both, and you can have empty sectors just like how version 1.0 works. So basically, these are the new additions. Again, this is in beta. A lot of things are being tested, and I'm going to show you some of the progress and why this is taking a bit longer than I expected. Now, so we have our extensions folder ready. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is, let me first close this. So here, I'm going to show you some of the issues that we have when it comes to resources that are being generated inside X4. So let me go back here, 5, I think, MT4. So we have Phantom on 3, I guess. All right, let me get this on 3. Let me run. So I'm going to sort of give you an idea of what's happening and some of the challenges that we're going to be facing. So I'm running the tool. There we go. Okay. So right, let me bring this to my other window. Actually, we can okay, we can put it here. Okay, let me generate 10. Actually, I have to first reset, and yeah, I'm going to generate 10, and I'm going to enable resources for all. Okay, I'm going to make sure that whatever the sector is, it is going to have resources generated. So I'm going to generate sectors, and let me enable. As you can see, the sectors are being generated in my extensions folder, and if I bring you back to this, it says already generated 10. So let me open up the X4 and load the sectors. So give me a minute. Okay, we are okay. Let me take down the X4 audio. Let me just okay. So as you can see, we have our generated sectors. These are the 10 sectors that have sort of been generated right now. So I'm just gonna sort of just jump inside one of them. Okay. So here, all right, let me stop the engines. Now, as you can see, I enabled resources, and you're going to find a couple of debris, right? So you can see, let me see if I can. Now, these are debris all over the place. Now, here's the problem, and this is one of the reasons this game has been taking too long. Now, if I go to this specific debris, it disappears. So I hope you saw what just happened, right? So let me pick another one. So here, exactly where my cursor is pointing, there is a debris that I am definitely seeing right now. Now, the moment I start flying to it, see what happens. The moment I get near enough, it disappears. Like, they all render at a distance, but the moment I sort of travel and get near, as you can see, they disappear. Let me go here. So as you can see, they're just literally just disappearing. Okay. So I hope you sort of see one of the issues, and I'm gonna discuss this. Let me get you back on. Okay. So you just saw the problem with one of the bugs that I have to go through. This phantom debris, as you can see, there are debris inside the newly generated sectors, but you can't interact with them. That's one of the challenging issues. Let me make sure that O3 is a phantom sector. So now most of the others generally work. Right now, if I change this to 0, 1, and 0, 2, let me generate this. So just to sort of give you an idea, if you sort of want to completely delete the sectors and generate new ones, all you have to do is just select from T1. For instance, I generated 10 sectors, so I'm going to delete those. There we go. Okay, I'm going to go back. So here, let me bring so I'm going to generate another 10 sectors. Let me bring back the window here so that you can see generation. Give me another 10, enable resources for all, and generate sector. So you can see that it is generating all the 10 sectors. Did I reset? I don't think I reset. Yeah, I didn't reset. So it started from 11 and went to 20. So I have to delete this. I have to start from 1. Because it sort of is telling me, let me bring this window back. So here it's telling me already generated 20. So it sort of adds up for you based on your demand. But if you sort of want to have a clean start, just like I did right now, I deleted everything. I need to do 10 new sectors. I'm going to click on the reset button. I'm going to say, now it's going to say already generated has to be 0. No sectors have been generated. I'm going to select 10, and I am going to, actually we can do 20. Let's do 20. So I'm going to bring you back to the extensions folder and enable resources for all and generate sectors. Now we're going to have 20 sectors generated. There we go. So here as well, one of the updates is, before it didn't sort of tell you, it will now always say, please wait, and it will say already generated 20 as soon as it's finished. So let me pause this and open X4 and get you guys in there. Give me a second. Okay, we're back. So let's check our sectors, and as you can see, we have overlapping sectors. Yeah, we have 20 sectors generated. So let's just fly through one of them. Yeah. All right, let's go here. So it's okay. I'm gonna stop. Now, prior to this, you saw that the debris were sort of just disappearing out of sight. Now, let's take a look at this one. So I'm gonna select. I'm gonna just head straight for this one. And as you can see, it's not disappearing because this one actually works. And if I cut the engines and stop, you can see you have row scrap. I'm not sure you can. I think the video, no, my video footage is sort of hiding it, but basically it's telling me, whoa, 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 whoa. So you can see collision is there. Okay, it's just and basically this debris work. You can interact with them, you can fire on them, you can destroy them. It says scrap amount is 1,000, so you have this capabilities. You also have asteroids here, for instance. Okay, and let's get the engines. So as you can see, you have asteroids as well. Um, so you're going to have this variety of resources that are going to be generated inside every sector. I am not sure why this happened. This is actually wait. Um, this is quite interesting because yeah, this is a generated sector, um, but some of the skyboxes have a planet. I'm not sure how this got away, so I have to keep this in mind. All right, we're gonna debug this. So this is TL12. So I need to note this. I need to note this. Give me a second. Okay. Just so here you can see the generated sectors. By the way, I made sure that since this is for a testing purposes, I this is only going to be coming out of the sector. I have a save file that sort of always spawns the ship exactly in front of the sectors. So I have to keep this in mind. Give me a second, actually. Okay. Okay. Let's get back. So as you can see, we have debris, you have asteroids, depending on all right, let me go back. All right. So again, the stutter is natural here, so don't worry about this. It's not the sectors. There's basically all right. Let's get inside the top one. Okay, here. so we're going to have the same debris. Maybe the only difference is going to be the asteroids. So as you can see, you have asteroids, you have debris. Just get a little bit closer. And let's cut off the engine. So here, I'm not sure if we can find crystals, but depending on the type of resource that will be generated, you might find some rare crystals anyway. So yeah, I don't think this maybe. Alright, let's get a little bit closer. Yeah, there we go. So we have a Vanadinite crystal cluster right here. Oh, there we go. So let me get a close, slightly closer look. So as you can see, you're going to have some forms of resources, debris, asteroids. So basically, the mod is working. Resources have been added to the system or to the sectors that are going to be generated. So this is sort of just to give you an idea of just generally what the what each sector, you know, what you might run inside each sector. So let's see if we can find. So here we have fuel scrap. Let me see if this one is a different type of. I think it's similar. Yeah, it's similar. So, whoa. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Let me just jump off of this. Okay. So hopefully you have you can see that we have added resources to the X4 Infinity mod. So you can generate any sector with any amount of resource that you want. The reason I wanted to mainly showcase this is for two reasons. One, as you can see, you can have resources inside this tool. You can generate sectors with resources. Random encounters, the game basically treats it as one of its own, so you don't need to worry about it. You know, the AI is definitely going to be interacting inside the sectors. The second thing is the reason why it's being delayed. So I had to sift through 184 types of asteroid assets and 60 debris assets, and I have to make sure that each debris and each asteroid does not, you know, create that phantom effect or just doesn't sit here on you. So I have to check each asset and I have to make sure that they render properly. I am working on debugging that, but some of the assets that are being generated have this issue. They're really minor. Very few of them have this issue. So I have to sift through 184 asteroids around 60 degrees to make sure that you don't run into these phantoms. So yeah, as soon as that test is done, I will release version 2.0, and give it a try. Let me know if you guys come across any issues or problems. And yeah, that's basically it. I just wanted to sort of clarify why this thing is taking so long. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, if you want me to clarify, you can find me on Nexus. You can comment on the channel. And do let me know what you want in future updates. There new features are still in the works. So yeah, I'll see you on the next one.